Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ready on Set with me, your host, Roberto Garcia. Today we're going to be covering salute. Okay, as far as when it comes to law enforcement or firefighting, anything like that, EMS, everybody has their own protocol depending on whatever region or city they go by. Well, one of the best things to try to do is to try to learn up, see how they do their SOPs. That's the best thing that you can figure out. Now, when it comes to the military, one of the biggest things for the military that we try to do is anybody that is rendered a salute are officers. Enlisted will never salute each other. If it's a private to a sergeant, you'll never be like, "Yes, sergeant." You will never do that. That's goofy. The only time that you would actually do it will be to an officer, lieutenant and above, all the way up to general. And most likely you'll be able to identify them by the rank that they have either on their collar, if they're on their shoulders, if they're wearing a dress uniform. If they're wearing regular battle dress uniforms, you'll see their insignias on their actual collar. Officers are always shining, always, always shining. That's the only one of the key things that for military that you're able to tell the difference between somebody that's enlisted because officers will always wear their shinies, and you can tell from a quite distance away. Now, when you're coming to saluting, if you're just going about your day and you see an officer coming and you're outside, that's the only time you would render a salute, and then you keep on walking. Or if you're walking, just pretty much salute and you keep on moving through and offering a greeting. If you're indoors, there is no need if you see an officer coming to be cutting a salute. Why? Because we don't have any covers, and that's for you civilians. That is our hats. Anytime that we are indoors, we take our covers off unless we're on duty. If we're on duty and we see an officer approaching, then we render a salute and we try to figure out the information of what is it that they need or whatnot. Um, the only time that you would offer a salute to somebody in a suit would be most likely a Medal of Honor recipient because they're no longer wearing the uniform, or the president. Pretty much that's it. Anybody as far as like the Secretary of State, you never really salute. You would come to a position of attention and offer a greeting or you say hello. That's about it. Uh, it's always very different depending on situation and how it's written. And if you're out in the field, and when I mean out in the field, meaning that you're out on a mission and you see an officer coming and be like, "Hey, sir, yes, I'd like to report." You will never salute in the field. Why? Because we don't want to get him freaking killed. You would only do that in garrison or somewhere in a base, never outside the base, especially if you're in a forward operating base, you would never salute. So for all you writers, directors, people trying to make a film whatsoever, always think about that. Make sure you do your proper research. If you can't get a proper answer, hey, I'm always here to help you out. Reach out to me and we'll do the best that we can for you. And we'll try to get you that answer at best possible need. One of the best things that I can try to tell you is do your research as much as possible. If you can't figure it out, talk to somebody that is within the business that understands how to break down whatever it is from whatever form and to put it in a simplistic form for you to be able to understand. Like I said, there's different information coming in at every orifices that is coming through, and information is always changing. So that's why, like I said, something that might be relevant 3 or 4 years ago has changed because they changed their SOPs. And when I mean SOPs, standard operating procedures, or how they go about things. But like I said, thank you so much for joining us. Please point me, like I said, any films, projects, or anything like that that you guys might have or see online. Feel free to tag me and I'll try to fill you guys in on roughly how either could have been done better or they could have done more research and whatnot. Thank you guys again. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you for all the positive messages. I am trying to do my best to answer everybody's questions and just come up with more content. Feel free to reach out to me, like I said, at any time, whether it be here or through my website at elmatadorinc.com. I'll be happy to reply. And again, stay safe. If not, stay deadly.